Let's lay this progressive Democrat talking point to rest. The talking point that Oboingo and his cronies like Susan Rice handled H1N1 perfectly, and that's why we didn't have a catastrophe, and they left a playbook for Donald Trump. That's been making the rounds. The progressives have been autistically repeating that for the better part of 6 to 9 months now, that Oboingo handled H1N1 perfectly. No.
And that was the day after President Trump restricted travel to China. And Mike Pence mentioned that during their debate.
Before there were more than 5 cases in the United States, all people who had returned from China. President Donald Trump did what no other American president had ever done. And that was he suspended all travel from China, the second largest economy in the world. Now, Senator Joe Biden opposed that decision. He said it was xenophobic and hysterical. But I can tell you, having led the White House Coronavirus Task Force, that decision alone by President Trump bought us invaluable time to stand up the greatest national mobilization since World War II. And I believe it saved hundreds of thousands of American lives.
And former National Security Advisor Susan Rice says that when we left, meaning the Obama-Biden administration left, we gave the President Trump a playbook on how to deal with a pandemic. And the problem is when the Obama administration dealt with the swine flu H1N1, and they claim that they handled that competently, the problem is Joe Biden's top advisor, Ron Klain, admitted that if we didn't know what we were doing, we did everything wrong. The only reason it wasn't a tragedy, he said, is because it was luck. I'm sure he regrets having said it, but he said it last year.
I just had a couple things. I mean, I was in the White House in 2009.
His name is Ron Klain, K-L-A-N. Let's play it again.
I just had a couple things. I mean, I was in the White House in 2009, 2010. I was working for Vice President Biden. I wasn't involved directly in the H1N1 response, but I lived through it as a White House staffer. And what I will say about it is a bunch of really talented, really great people working on it, and we did every possible thing wrong. And it's, 60 million Americans got H1N1 in that period of time, and it's just purely a fortuity that this isn't one of the great mass casualty events in American history. Had nothing to do with us doing anything right. It just had to do with luck. And so if anyone thinks that this can't happen again, they don't have to go back to 1918. They just have to go back to 2009, 2010. Imagine a virus with a different lethality, and you can just do the math on that.
So much on how brilliantly the Obama administration handled H1N1, so much for how brilliantly Joe Biden would have handled the response to this coronavirus.